Good morning. Hello, TGIF. Welcome to Friday, my friends. I hope things are going well. Wow, what a week. And what a start to my stream. I was actually looking to just grab my tea and start like 5 minutes ago. Unfortunately, my tea spilt all over my floor. I was like, oh my God. I need it in me, not on my floor. Welcome to Friday. We made it. It may be a crash and a boom. We're here. we're here. Now, this session, I want to look at the week ahead. We are already well into the middle of the month with this reading. This reading is for August 13th through the 19th. Wow. It just feels like we started August and we're already into the middle of it. This week on Wednesday, the 16th, we do have the new moon coming in. What's more, this weekend, many of us are going to be blessed with I'm hoping I'm saying this right, the Perseids meteor shower. And meteor showers not only are an optically amazing thing to look at, they're just beautiful. They also help with that help sharing that insight, that wisdom with us. So we do have the height of that meteor shower coming in tonight, tomorrow, Sunday. It just really depends on where you're at and how clear the skies are. So we do have some pretty fun things to embrace and enjoy. Now, as you can see, the cards I have the Everyday Witch Oracle and Tarot with me here. I love this combination. They are from the same illustrator and creator, and they just speak so well together. So let's get these cards going. Let's see what next week is going to hold for you guys. What can my friends expect from August 13th through the 19th? Now, like always, guys, on Tuesday, you guys will have my tool. I'm going to be posting, of course, a new moon healing, as we do have that lunar energy coming in. And we do have a lot of upside down cards here, so I think we might need it. We have the Eight of Wands in reversal. That's the only sad thing and piece that I can say about this deck. You know when the tarot is upside down. It's kind of fun in the reveal not to know. We have the Six of Wands in reversal. And as you can see from the deck itself, they're not all upside down. The Queen of Wands. And then we have the Five of Cups. All right, I'm going to bring these cards down and we're going to focus in on them a bit here. So this week is going to be a bit of a challenge and a bit of a bear, guys. We've got a lot of resistance, a lot of awareness, however, avoidance. And that definitely comes in the Five of Cups. We've got those two overturned cups. We know we're focusing in on stuff we should not be focusing in on. And we know very clearly in our mind, yeah, there's stuff I should probably be embracing and spending some time with. However, life demands, expectations, the whole rigmarole is getting in the way. We don't feel balanced. We don't feel achieved. We know, and this card sometimes really does embrace the Eight of Wands. There are messages being shared, passions that should be ignited, that are coming down from the heavens to you. However, you kind of feel like Dorothy, caught up in a whirlwind, in a tidal wave. Unfortunately, that's what's happening, is that things are crashing into us. We don't know what to do with it. The Six of Wands talks about that balance, talks about the celebration. This is the card that usually has the hero on the white horse. He's slayed his monster and is coming home. Here we don't have that victory. We feel like we're just getting by. These pieces amplify those three overturned cups, which, guys, know that this week, because we are going to feel so unstable and, yes, so ungrounded. We got the Queen of Wands or the Queen of Pentacles on our head. She's not gonna like that. you're not going to see that fertility, that growth, that stability. This week, we feel like we're on our head topsy-turvy. People around us are going to treat us, well, badly. Anytime we have kind of a chaotic, turbulent week, or we're feeling kind of funky about self, it is amplified and mirrored back to us by others that we don't know. And sometimes people that we do know. It's a subconscious piece. The way you're treating yourself, the way you feel about you, the way you're feeling about life, it's reflected back to you. So be aware of that. This is not written in stone. This is the current mapping of it. This is why I do my weekly readings ahead by a couple of days. So you have the ability to get rid of some of this funky gunky, get yourself and start to turn these cards. You feel grounded and stable. You feel like, you know what, that power within. You feel stronger. You feel more able to take things on. And you feel more open to what is being shared. That gives you the ability to make some very clear choices. When we feel balanced, when we feel grounded, when we feel in control of self, we're on fire. We can make some really clear decisions for self. We can start to shift things. The meteor shower, it's going to be kind of like this, stuff falling. And we may not catch all of it. We may not understand all of it. And that's okay. Do what you can. Ground yourself. Shift the energies of can't to can. Shift it to whatever I get is a blessing and I thank, rather than having that expectation and demand. There are some easy ways to start to get rid of this funky, yunky, gunkiness. Water is going to be a beautiful support. Some intentional bathing. So stepping into that shower or bath, asking for the help that you need from the high vibrational supports, and start to dump that energy. Additionally, I also have on my channel here some amazing healings and meditations that can help you dump the energy, bring in that balance. You can go to my Archangel playlist, look up anything by Archangel Zadkiel or Archangel, I was going to say Raphael, but that's wrong. Zadkiel, and I can see it. Oh, it's too early in the morning. Why? Why, brain? It's just one of those things that my brain is not wanting to function very well. He's the balancing archangel, for crying out loud. Why can I not find him? Raguel. Oh my gosh, Jennifer. I need more caffeine. My brain is half asleep. But Archangel Raguel, I could see the, he comes in on an aquamarine. I could see the aquamarine, but I couldn't get his name that we know him by. So use your tools. Use what you need to become grounded, to become stable. Now, all my meditations have a grounding element, even if they do not have grounding in them. Crystals that can help out grounding, anything red or black. To calm the brain, citrine, amethyst. Go with what you're drawn to. But look at it. The calm, it's always amethyst. Citrine can help with that, really igniting that inner fire, that solar plexus energy, but it also helps with that clearing of the mind. Take control. Right now, we don't have that control. Everything is on its head and everything is currently, well, funky. So here is labradorite. fantastic calming, clearing, and protection crystal. Helps with that grounding because it does hit on that dark, it's not really black, it's kind of a gray, very iridescent gray. Other crystals for that grounding and that stability, of course, tiger iron, my favorite, can really help out. But let's look at what else can help out. What else will support my friends to be able to turn these cards over and, well, get the work done that they want, that they need, so that we can start to focus in on those 2 upright cups rather than those 3 overturned cups. And again, the 2 upright cups are connected, yes, to the 2 of cups. So we do have that balance, that relationship piece. And the 2 of cups, as I literally, it's right there. The 2 cups, known as the lesser lovers. And it's not so much an external relationship. This is all about the internal relationship for you. This deck, you can't tell unless you remember which cat is up, which would be the orange cat. Learn from life. This isn't about beating self up. Oh, I should have done this better, or I'm doing things wrong. It's a learning opportunity. How can you best support yourself right now? Because the tools you use now, you can use in the future. That awareness, that connection in. Listen to wisdom. Slow down and open yourself up to that aha. It's there. We may not get it, right? This is on our passion energy, right? On that passion element, that fire element. But know that there are opportunities, a lot of them. We do have the 5 of cups. 5 are all about that. Well, not the 5. The cup is all about that intuitional energy, that connection and aha. Meditation for creativity. I love it. So we do have the cups and we do have the wands. Wands are that passion-based, fiery fulfillment aspect of creativity, where the cup is that intuitional-based creativity. When we start to be creative, no matter what it is, it does not need to be arts and crafts. It can be. However, know that it is not the end-all be-all. It does not have to be the decoupage. It can be things like cooking, welding, computer programming. It's how you express you in a creative way, in a meaningful way. So this week coming up, don't hyper-focus in on it, but add in elements of creativity. Give yourself permission and time throughout the week to partake in those creative endeavors. Not only will it automatically start to shift these without a lot of work, you're not hyper-focusing in on the challenges, the expectations, the demands. You start to focus in on those 2 upright cups, those aspects that are going right. You're thinking about that creative endeavor that you're working on, and you're opening yourself up to that aha that you're looking for, to more wisdom, more guidance. You may not understand it. It may not be like a crystal clear text or email saying this is what you have to do and how you have to go forward, but it will give you another kind of puzzle piece to the picture. Hello, the 12th eye. Welcome in. Welcome in. I'm almost done this reading, and then I'll be opening up my table for readings for chat. So what further information and guidance can we share with my friends for the week ahead, August 13th through the 19th? And again, you guys are like rolling with the upside down cards, but yet they're not all upside down. So that talks about, oh wait, you guys get 1 upright card. 1. So, but no guys, it's not a bad thing. It's talking about changing things up a little bit. Whether it's complacency because it's the summer, or maybe it's just stuff that we're avoiding. This week we need to challenge ourselves. I love it. The one upright card you guys have, the Three of Wands. It's that movement card. Taking that passion, whether it be creativity, that solar plexus passion, and pushing yourself forward. You have to be the one that takes those steps forward. No one else can do this for you. This is not your mess, but your journey. We're just focusing in on the wrong aspects right now, and they're bringing us challenge. And sometimes that lack of choice in itself is a choice. We have the Seven of Swords. It's in reversal, guys. That Seven of Swords, it talks about that truth. Well, we're not being truthful to self, we're avoiding. And it's a natural piece. We naturally do that. As humans, we don't like to be called on our stuff. We'd rather have it our way. Avoid and avoidance, it too is a choice. Well, it's catching up to us. We're really needing to be truthful to self this week. Please make sure that you are not brutal or overcritical or hypercritical of self. This is about honesty, not about trying to make things feel worse. We don't want to amplify those 3 overturned cups. We want to actually motivate ourselves, get ourselves going. But again, guys, remember this week, because we are feeling so discombobulated, that others are going to be treating us poorly. They reflect that energy back. So, time to be truthful. And you can start now. You don't have to wait till Sunday or Monday. This is a map forward that you can change if you don't like it. That's why I like doing this so early, so you guys have a couple of days to make some amendments. The Knight of Pentacles in reverse, which does make sense. That avoidance, we don't want to work on the home front. We don't want to deal with being truthful to self, really focusing in on those positive elements, making sure we feel grounded and stable. We are avoiding. The minute we start to take those steps forward towards the Two of Cups rather than the Three of Cups, that's when we're going to start to see these cards start to turn, because we're making a choice for ourselves. The Four of Wands in reversal. Again, we have another way of identifying stability. Whoop. Or throwing cards around, give or take. Fours in tarot are all about that stability. That Queen of Pentacles, she be the end-all, be-all Mother Earth. The Four of Wands talks about celebration, that rite of passage. You have the ability this week to make some choices for you. We have to be that active participant so that we are in the present, we're learning, and we're making some very clear choices here. When we do that, energy around us will shift, so it's no longer negative. We're focusing on those two upright cups. We feel balanced, we feel good. Our friends, our family, that celebration will happen because you feel better. You start to raise your vibration and you start to see that rite of passage. You can walk away from this kind of funky yuckiness rather than amplifying it. So yes, not only do you have the expectations and demands of whatever your week is going to bring, you have the ability this week to make a shift for the positive for you on multiple aspects. So enjoy this week. Remember, you have the new moon on Wednesday that can help. I have the new moon healing that's going to be posted in on Tuesday. So you're going to have some support. Also this week, because it is the middle of the month, I'm going to be doing angel readings live on Wednesday on my YouTube channel here. So again, another support for you throughout the week. So that is my weekly reading. The 12th eye, are you still around? because I will open my table up now for readings for people who are in chat. If you make yourself known, then you are put in the queue for the readings. And then just let me know what question you have. And I know there's a delay from what I'm speaking and for people to type. I know there's a delay. YouTube is really bad for the delay, and I don't know why. I do this on my I have a variety stream session or Twitch channel, I guess you'd call it, and I don't have this problem because I do live readings on Tuesdays and Thursdays on my Twitch channel, along with lots of gaming and lots of my nerdy passions. So yeah, it's a little bit better with the without the delay. Okay, a weekend reading for the 12th eye. Do you have any plans or fun big events happening this weekend, the 12th eye? At least you have some upright cards. That is a good thing. After the upside down reading we just had, it does show that it's meaningful for the cards to be in a different direction. Sometimes you feel like the lady just has the deck upside down. No, the lady does not have the deck upside down. The Six of Cups. This is that reminiscing card. We also have that connection into balance. The park. Oh my God, that getting out and being able to go to the park right now would be amazing. And creative work, fantastic. The King of Swords. Mr. Spock himself. And then we have a reversal of the Knight of Cups. So over the weekend, right away, it looks like with a kiddo, hey, I've got 2 kiddos. Sometimes kids help us to remember. And like I said, we've got that reminiscing card. We remember the play. We remember the fun. So that piece is going to be there. But it kind of feels like a this or that with the Six of Cups and the King of Swords. You're getting caught up in the past, reminiscing those good old days, versus kind of getting very critical, very overthinking things and hyper focusing in on the future. We don't want to be stuck, if you will, because it kind of becomes a loop. You remember those fun pieces of like when you were a kid, you got to do these fun things, how things have changed, those type of things, those fun aspects that you had as a child. We get caught in those, and then we start to get critical. Where did I go wrong? What happened? What's going on now? Please do not get stuck in your head. This weekend also has, and I don't know if I say this right, it's as far as I know, the Perseus meteor shower. It's a beautiful meteor shower. It's a fairly large meteor shower happening this weekend. It's at its height. It gives a lot of creativity. It gives a lot of ahas. It's beautiful. It's just wonderful. However, when we have an astrological event, sometimes that does tweak us. And right now we have half the world, our universe seems to be in retrograde, and that will impact us as well, because we have Pluto, Saturn, Neptune, Venus, Chiron all in retrograde, which means we have some challenging points there again, which can aggravate Mr. Spock. So make sure that you're not overthinking things, that you do have the fun. The minute you stop overthinking, you're going to see the Knight of Cups turn to an upright card, and you're going to feel that creativity, that very passion-based ownership sauntering Knight of the Knight of Cups. that intuitional, that emotional, and creative energy come forward. So just be aware of where your thoughts are and what's happening. Don't get caught up in parent mode too much. Well, obviously you want to have that parenting boundary, but don't get hypercritical. Don't get overcritical of self. Don't overthink things. Have the fun. We want to be aware of the dangers, but have the fun. Enjoy this. Allow that creativity to flow, to just have that fun, basically. Because it is an easy thing to get caught up in, where we do start to see that adult brain take over. And we don't want that. We don't want that. All right, let's grab an Oracle card here for you. Do you have any questions, the 12th eye? Just saw that card, but I just shuffled. Learn from life. No matter what the weekend brings you, no matter what you're thinking, learn from it. Whether it be breaking a pattern or a loop of thought, learn from it. We should never stop learning. We should always be, actively seeking that knowledge. We can gain knowledge from the past on what worked, and we have to be very careful with that reminiscing. It really can cause some heartache. And we don't want to get too Vulcan in this. We don't want to overthink it. Have that fun, learn from it, and teach your kiddo how to learn and enjoy. You may not know the whole story, the whole picture, but you can learn from it. Most importantly, have fun. Enjoy the park. Enjoy the sun, because soon enough it's going to be winter and fall, and it's going to get colder. We're not going to have as many nice days to go out and enjoy the outside. I know that it has a tendency that once we hit kind of almost like I find it in the May-ish area, things start to speed up, or it feels like it speeds up, where time just goes faster and faster. So then all of a sudden we are into fall, and then we are into winter, and we miss out. Thank you for letting me read for you. I hope you guys do have a fantastic weekend. Is there anybody else in chat that'd like a reading? Just make yourself known. That's how you can get in the queue, and then you can let me know your question. I know that for me this weekend, I'm going to try. I had in the last 2.5 months, I've had 2 knee surgeries, so both my knees are not happy with me. However, I have promised my daughter that we would go to a market this weekend. So I'm going to a market. I love the market. It's got amazing energy. It's just the whole getting everything to the market, and like I can't even drive. I have to have my husband drive me. I'm pushing myself, but I know that it's going to be worth it. So I have a market in Lethbridge. So if anybody knows where that is, I will be in Lethbridge at Free Your Soul, doing readings and healings. I've also this weekend, they're kind of unveiling that I am now selling my product. I have a healing sprays and some crystal jewelry at the Purple Hippo, which is also in Lethbridge, which is this very small community in southern Alberta. So I'm pretty excited about that. Well, no one else has joined in, so I'm going to sign off. Know that next week I will have my healing tool, which is the new moon healing on Tuesday. Wednesday I'll be doing my angel readings on YouTube here. Then also on Friday we will be exploring the week ahead. Also next week, Tuesdays and Thursdays, I will be doing tarot on my Twitch stream or my Twitch channel as well. And that link can be found in my description. I want to thank everybody for joining me, and I hope that you have a fantastic week ahead. Oh, hi, Sea Queen. How are you doing? You are literally just caught it. If you want a reading, I will grab the deck and do a quick reading for you. But I will be, I'm back to the live sessions, which is really nice. I'll just give Sea Queen here a second. And then, yeah, like I said, I will be live most days next week, which is going to be nice. Kind of catching up. Oh, you've been taking your advice? Oh, I'm so glad. I'm so glad that things worked out. And know that tarot is so much of a map. You have that ability to change things. So you are very, very welcome. And I am so glad that things shifted for you. So glad. Keep it up. The week ahead is, the entire reading, barring one card, was in reversal. So lots of challenge this week. So take that in strides as well. But no, you've got this. So, if anybody else, if you're watching this back and are looking for a free reading, anytime you are looking at, if you'd like a reading, here on YouTube, you just have to make yourself known in chat, say hi, and then you're added to the queue. And then I will do a reading and I'll go through the list. On my Twitch channel, I have, there is a list that you can see at the bottom of chat. So I will be live again next week. 4 days out of the 5. So you have lots of opportunity to connect in with me. Have a fantastic, fantastic weekend. And I hope to see you on my YouTube or Twitch next week. Take care. Until tomorrow, my friends.